Welcome back. For more on our top stories and others, please visit our website, channelstv.com and youtube.com/channelsweb. You can also watch us on the go on your mobile device. Log on to m.channelstv.com or download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS and Windows phones from their respective stores. Having the Channels TV and Channels 24 app will give you access to news and updates. You also have the eyewitness feature, so you too can be a part of the news. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the eyewitness menu and follow the instructions to share those pictures, videos or news of happenings around you. An American delegation headed by the Consul General of the United States of America has been visiting Baramatu Kingdom in Warri South local government area of Delta State on a fact-finding mission. According to the delegation, the tour is geared towards facilitating a sustainable peace and development in the Niger Delta region. Meanwhile, one of the communities in the area is protesting against Chevron for the non-electrification of their community, which is less than 2 kilometers from the flow station.
A rare visit. The U.S. Consul General in Baramatu Kingdom, a kingdom in Warri Southwest local government area of Delta State. They are on an assessment tour of the community which hosts American oil multinational Chevron. The first port of call is the palace of the Pere of Baramatu Kingdom, where both parties agree to work together.
In spite of the huge resources generated from oil and gas, which are used for the development of other parts of the country, there is no healthcare facilities, no adequate educational infrastructure, no functional light, electricity, in spite of the numerous oil and gas flow stations surrounding Baramatu Kingdom from where gas turbines will be built to give light to the communities.
I respect this document. I appreciate receiving it. But we are here to visit communities and walk the ground and see with our eyes some of the things you talk about in this document.
From the palace, the delegation moves to the Maritime University in Okirinkoko to assess the facility. On the other side of the kingdom is Kokodiagbene, and the people are using the visit of the Consul General to vent their long-time frustration from the oil companies.
It's making 19 years now that they have been deceiving us. So what we need this today is that let them give us light. They have been giving other people. I will pass your message to my for every other action.
Members of the community are hopeful that this visit will have a positive impact on the oil major and the U.S. government's decision to effect changes in their community.
Presentation of the 2017 budget, particularly with regards to the social investment scheme, will go a long way in cushioning the effects of the recession among Nigerians. This is according to a World Bank economist, Professor Folusho Okemadewa, at an event in Osogbo, the Osun State capital. Professor Okemadewa is also seeking a paradigm shift in economic policy of the federal government.
Gathered in this hall are economists, government officials, World Bank representatives, clergymen and concerned citizens for the 20th Memorial Anniversary Lecture in honor of Chief Ademola Adeni Ibikunle in Osogbo, the Osun State capital. They are here to brainstorm on how best the federal government can truly implement the 2017 budget and how the country can overcome the present economic recession. The guest lecturer commends the federal government for introducing social investment in the 2016 and 2017 budget. He explains that government's financing alone cannot sustain the required push for economic growth and development.
In the face of an economy that is highly import dependent, the decline in forex supply matched by an increase or of course a very big demand, the exchange rate became unstable and started to deteriorate.
He also highlighted direct efforts of economic recession on the citizens.
The other effect was that there was a general increase in prices. We begin to experience inflation. In fact, it now became a double-digit inflation, to the extent that as at December 2016, inflation was now 18.5%. It was 9.06% in January 2016. The same year, it almost doubled. And we all feel this when you go to the market. What you buy last week, you go back there now, the price has changed. The poor and vulnerables, which constitute, as of today, about 50% of the economy, are actually the ones who are feeling the pinch of the economic recessions more than any one of us.
Also speaking at the event is the Osun State Deputy Governor, who believes that investment in agriculture will reduce over-dependency on imported foods and other household products.
At the policy level, agriculture is our viable option to fight the scourge of this economic recession. This government has invested massively in agriculture and has been urging our teeming youth to embrace farming. The government is prepared to assist any individual or group of people who are willing seriously to go into agricultural farming as a full-time vocation. It is a collective belief that very soon, functional panacea to our economic recession is agriculture.
At the end of the forum, participants alongside the speakers agreed that the sustainability of the agricultural sector and change in the government's economic policy will lead Nigeria out of recession.
Governor Ayodele Fayose of Ekiti State says he's satisfied with the quality of construction work ongoing at the 1.2-kilometer flyover project site in Ado-Ekiti, the state capital. During an inspection of the project, the governor explained that aside from the 5.3 billion naira earmarked for it, his administration has also raised funds for some additional work. Governor Fayose also lays to rest rumors that his administration plans to demolish the popular Fajiri Park in Ado-Ekiti.
We've gotten some additional jobs, and by the exchange rates and the current financial situation of the country, there are a bit of agitation from the contractors. But we're looking at it, and we will make out the best in terms of negotiation for the state. This project is, like you all know, it's a legacy project. I need to make sure that it's done to specification and delivered on time. So far so good. The quality of work is very good. Time expectancy is perfect, and the state and the people of Ekiti State are very happy.
The leadership crisis rocking the Ondo State House of Assembly may be far from over, as the planned presentation of the 2017 appropriation bill before the lawmakers by Governor Olusegun Mimiko could not hold. The security agencies in the state had sealed off the premises of the House in order to forestall any confrontation by warring factions in the Assembly.
We are ready at all time because it's part of our legislative duty to accept an appropriation act from Mr. Governor and give it a passage, consideration and passage.
In a 26-member House of Assembly, that 13 abstained from the sitting or not present at the sitting, 13 were present. The implication of that mathematically, by mathematical theory, is that these are two parallel lines. One line to one direction and the other line to another direction, which means the lines are not together. The political solution to what we have here, because there must be a solution to every problem, is that the two factions must come together willy-nilly. Otherwise, none of the factions can go ahead, because 13 cannot outnumber 13.
When news across Nigeria returns, German oncologists train primary healthcare providers in Osun State. That's in a moment. Please stay with us.